Ladies and gentlemen, after months of build-up, DC KO is finally upon us. But is it living up to the hype?
I think with big comic events, there's always a lot of pressure because all of us go into it with so much anticipation. These events that happen yearly or every couple of years are often the culmination of an entire universe's story. But we've had some hints at what is actually coming up with this event, and it's looking a little dicey.
It's looking scary.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Thomas.
I'm Merlin.
Together we're the Comic Lads, and today we are asking the question, what is going on with DC KO?
Yeah, there's been a lot of reveals through future variant covers of upcoming issues, and
they're kind of making my blood boil a little bit.
No, like our little nerd hearts are being betrayed. But before we get into our own thoughts, we want to ask you guys, of course, in question of the week, did you guys enjoy DC KO issue 1? There has only been one issue out so far, but there's lots more to come. Where do you think the story's headed? What are your thoughts on some of the fight results? Let us know in the comments down below.
And before we get into it, be sure to drop a like on the video. And if you like weekly comic book discussions, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. So before we get into the meat and potatoes of what's going on with DC KO, for those of you that aren't fully in the loop, DC KO is DC's big time event for the end of this year. It's basically like a Marvel Contest of Champions type story where all the heroes are put into like a bracket and have to fight each other to see who comes out on top. And who comes out on top is gonna be crowned the King Omega to fight Darkseid. This is Darkseid's like first big play since he died and was rebirthed as the creator of the Absolute Universe in DC All-In #1.
Yeah, and whoever wins is kind of crowned the champion and gets access to like cosmic powers and shit.
Yeah, they get to inherit the Heart of Apocalypse, which is in like the Earth's core, and that'll give them the power to fight Darkseid. This is Dark Knight's death metal.
Bro, I know. Yeah. Scott, like, he just loves to throw in a random elemental bullshit out of nowhere.
Like Scott is the GOAT with Batman, like not just with New 52 Batman, but recently with Absolute Batman, which we will be talking about soon on the channel. But his multiversal event stuff, dude, like it drives me bananas.
DC Metal was like one of the hardest reads ever.
You didn't even read Death Metal, bro. I read that.
Of course, I wouldn't. Why would I? DC Metal was hard enough as it is to get through.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's so true. He really shines with individual character storytelling, but somehow when all the stakes are at the highest and he has an entire ensemble of characters, it's like King Fumble. And starting things off in issue 1, you know, we have all of these heroes and villains rushing to get to this, like, portal that's going to take them to this, like, tournament. And out of nowhere, Batman, who you would think would make it very far in a tournament against other heroes and villains.
Bro, I don't even want to talk about this shit, dude.
He dies.
He doesn't just die. Like, it's not like if they wrote it in a way that makes sense, I'd be like, yeah, okay, you know, you want to get Batman out of the way, and we already know he has the Night Fight spin-off book, so we knew he was gonna leave the tournament early. But, like, guys, Batman pulls up in the Justice Buster 2.0.
Which is a suit that's meant to take down the entire Justice League.
If you guys didn't know, the Justice Buster V1 was able to withstand multiple hits from Superman for, like, several minutes, and took down Wonder Woman, The Flash, Aquaman, etc. Crazy OP suit, and this is the V2. Joker impales him through both sides of the suit with a harpoon gun.
Oh my god, bro.
It's just like lazy writing.
It's a suit that can fight Superman, and it got harpoon gunned. Are you gonna tell me that Joker has like an apocalyptic harpoon gun that can pierce like... Okay, like, Batman's just getting bitched.
Well, it's like you look at the roster, which they release beforehand, you know, they release the entire bracket, you get to see who's fighting who, and all of these characters I'm seeing on screen, you know, we got Superman, Wonder Woman, Starro, Guy Gardner, Power Girl, Captain Atom,
Lobo.
So many heavy hitters. I would think that Joker would get pulverized in a tournament like this.
By any one of these characters.
Any single one of them. And it's revealed in future variant covers that since Batman is out of the race, Joker takes his place in the tournament, and he beats Star Sapphire.
There is no fucking way in hell that Joker ever touches Star Sapphire.
doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. And like, look, if you guys haven't checked out our podcast, which we'll have more words about at the end, one of our episodes, we predicted the entire DC KO bracket. And like, we were glazing Batman a bit, saying that he would beat Star Sapphire. But like, even like that fight would be really tough for both characters. Joker is not getting an inch with Carol, bro.
Bro, he's like a malnourished fucking clown. What are you gonna do against a fucking power ring? It makes no sense. And like, Joker is always a formidable opponent just through his strategy and mind and kind of like fucking with heroes. But in a one-to-one physical fight, he very, very rarely comes out on top.
Yes. But in this, it's actually very frequent.
Yeah.
Because, guys, we've been spoiled by the future covers that have been announced. Like, we've only read one issue. Issue 2 and 3 aren't out, but we know what the results of the fights are because of the covers. Joker's gonna kill Red Hood again, based off his round 2 win.
Well, yeah, because in round 1, we know that Damian Wayne loses to Red Hood, which also, like, makes zero fucking sense.
It's horseshit. Damian washes Jason.
Bro, you would like League of Shadows decapitate him in like one move. And now you're gonna tell me that Red Hood is being put up against Joker
only to get killed again.
How are you gonna get killed by the same guy twice?
Bro, they're like Gotham Knightsing him.
It just makes me wonder because like obviously you go into these things and you want some twists and turns, and I think like Scott Snyder, I think it's up to him to create those twists and turns and those unexpected moments.
Yeah.
But something unexpected and something that doesn't make any sense whatsoever are two different things.
Yes. Can we talk about the most egregious win, in my opinion? Harley Quinn beat Metamorpho.
Well, she's as good as Batman. I think you forget, bro.
She's better than you, Bruce.
Yeah, she is.
I'm actually gonna fucking lose it.
I mean, she's like a above average acrobat with guns.
Yeah.
How are you gonna take down a guy that can turn into literal methane gas and choke you out?
Can turn into acid and fucking disintegrate you.
I thought Metamorpho was the type of character that if he doesn't want to get hit, he doesn't have to.
He usually is, unless he's in a popularity contest event. And like even like some of the fights that you could maybe argue are a little closer than that, they just make no sense to me. Merle, the demon Etrigan is not beating Supergirl in a fight to the death. Can we be so for real?
And that was revealed.
Well, she's not in the next round, and Etrigan is in the next round fighting Lex Luthor.
And like we predicted that Supergirl, I mean any Kryptonian, I'm sorry, is gonna like make it to the finals. She should be able to at light speed just rip his heart out.
Agreed. And I've seen people online continue to push the misconception that Kryptonians' weakness is magic. That's not how it works. They're only vulnerable to magic, which means magic affects them the same way it affects humans. But that doesn't mean that like if she's near Etrigan, she loses her powers. She's still like a top 2 Kryptonian.
Yeah, sometimes even top 1.
Sometimes top 1.
Yeah.
Beat Darkseid in short shorts. What the fuck is Etrigan gonna do? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills, bro.
Me too.
But
But that's how I feel when I read Scott Snyder's event writing. Like, when I read Metal, it was just like a bunch of fucking bullshit and mumbo jumbo thrown together on a page. And like, look, I know there's gonna be defenders in the comments. All respect to you. It's all love here at Comic Lads. For me, that was one of the worst events I've ever read.
The first few issues kind of had you like thinking, oh, like maybe we're really doing something here. But then it's just another power of friendship wins the day ending. Like they use hope to get 10th metal armor to beat Barbados. And I'm just like, why did I spend $30 on this?
I don't know. Obviously, these variant covers, they don't show everything that happens in between. We don't know exactly what is going to go down in these fights.
But with the results that are shown, the only way these fight results would make sense is through Joker harpooning Batman type bullshit again.
Yeah, which again, I think that's the most egregious thing in this entire story so far.
It's absurd. It's Scott just like poking holes in his own canon. Like, you created the Justice Buster. Why is the Justice Buster 2.0 made of like pumpernickel bread? It's actually made of cardboard.
It's obvious that they need to get Batman out to do the Night Fight storyline where he fights against like the future Robins as Batman or whatever. But it's also like you're a writer, bro. You couldn't have found a better way to have taken him out of this fight.
Can you tell me how Captain Atom beat Power Girl when she can punch a hole in him and make him explode like we've seen happen before in canon?
I can't, but Scott can. I mean, the only good part of all of this is that I'm liking through the variant covers seeing that Guy Gardner is kind of making it far.
It's coming crazy.
I kind of like it.
Yeah, I agree. But he's gonna have to fight Superman.
Yeah.
That's issue
Well,
3.
we all know Superman's gonna win this entire thing. Let's be fucking real.
Well, he has to, and if he
Yeah.
doesn't, like, it's gonna be Game of Thrones Season 8, where, like, you're subverting my expectations in the most dog shit of ways.
Yeah.
Superman's just gonna, like, scream at the Night King's dragon while, like, Guy Gardner beats Darkseid.
But guys, again, this is all just speculation based off of the variant covers released for future issues. Again, we don't know what's gonna happen.
And if we are wrong and, like, it's somehow all peak and it is written in a way that makes sense, we'll be the first ones to eat our own words.
Yeah.
We've done that before.
Multiple times.
We're the honest lads.
Yeah, we are the honest lads. But even for issue 1, we've had problems
Yeah.
that we wanted to talk about, but I'm just hoping that there's fewer going forward. I think Scott just has too much on his hands right now.
I just think he's not the multiverse event guy. He's much better with these solo boots on the ground stories. That's why Absolute Batman is like the #1 comic every fucking month.
Yeah, it's absolutely banging.
And you know what's not absolutely banging? DC KO.
Time will tell, guys. Those are just our thoughts. Let us know yours in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see our actual full prediction list of this entire event in a podcast that we recorded about a month ago, you can check out our Patreon and YouTube membership program. There you can find a 1 to 2 hour weekly podcast.
And not only that, you get access to our Discord server where you can chat with us any day of the week, and early access to every single one of our main channel videos.
So thank you to all of you wonderful lads who have subscribed and helped us on our journey, and we love you.
We love you oh so dearly.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace. So attitude.
Was it? Fuck.